was a family, you know. Teddy and his mom and his girlfriend and the two children. And they were just a wonderful family, like any other family. So it's really shocking. You know, I guess families, things happen and sometimes things go awry and get really to a point of not being able to control. And it's just a shocking thing. That's all I can say.
At 29 years old, Tanezia Blockwood had finally resolved to escape the relentless abuse and turmoil of her relationship with 35-year-old Teddy Knight. The mother of two had endured a life marred by violence and chaos, her home a stage for ceaseless arguments and unbearable strife. Determined to carve out a peaceful existence for herself and her children, she plotted her departure from a relationship that had offered nothing but pain and suffering. However, the night she chose to flee would unfold with chilling finality. In a dark culmination of their tumultuous saga, Teddy intercepted her escape with a violent act that would seal their fates forever. He delivered two fatal bullets to her head and mercilessly stomped on her face, an act of brutality that marked the tragic end of Tanesia's fight for freedom. Teddy then turned the gun on himself, ending his own life in a grim echo of the violence he had inflicted. This harrowing episode is a stark reminder of the perilous threshold that victims of abuse must cross in their quest for liberation, casting a long shadow over the heart-rending reality of domestic violence and murder-suicide. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. Tanasia, a native of Brooklyn, New York, was named by her mother after the majestic landscapes of Tanzania, symbolizing strength and beauty qualities that Tanezia embodied throughout her life. Her early years were marked by a deep connection to her community and a burning desire to make a positive impact. Inspired by the disparities she witnessed daily, Tanezia aspired to enter the medical field, driven by a passion to provide care and advocacy for those underserved in her community. Her journey into healthcare was motivated by the scenes of inequality and the urgent need for compassionate professionals who understood the cultural and socioeconomic backgrounds of their patients. Tanesia's commitment was not just to her future patients, but to her broader community, aiming to be a pillar of support and a beacon of hope. As she navigated her teenage years, Tanesia's personal life took a pivotal turn when she met Teddy Knight. He was older, seemingly wiser, and initially appeared as a supportive figure. Their friendship blossomed into a romantic relationship, full of promise and mutual respect, which was celebrated among their close-knit community. Their relationship progressed against the backdrop of Tanesia's academic achievements. She graduated from high school with Teddy proudly by her side, applauding her milestones and seeming to share in her aspirations. However, the dynamics of their relationship began to shift as Teddy's job as a chef wasn't producing a large income. Instead of looking for alternative work, he focused on his rap career. His aspirations clashed with the realities of his circumstances. Tanesia's academic journey continued at the Allen School of Health Sciences, where she thrived and formed meaningful connections with her peers. Her heartfelt testimonial about her experience reflects her deep gratitude and foresight about her chosen career path. Allen School helped me start making my dream come true. The module I started with became my family. We all pushed each other and helped each other when it came to school. Even now, after graduation, we still help each other with personal problems and moving forward in the medical field. I'm so happy we all were able to get along and graduate as being one of the most memorable modules. Allen School staff was very supportive and encouraging, and I'm glad I was given the opportunity to attend such a great school. I was able to get hired after my internship, and I'm so grateful and thankful to Career Services and my professors for seeing my potential. Thank you, Allen School, for everything I've learned and everything I have yet to use. Her transition into the workforce was swift, thanks to her dedication and the robust training she received. She quickly secured a position as a medical assistant, which not only aligned with her career goals, but also provided her with the means to start building a stable future for herself. However, life threw a curveball when Tanezia discovered she was pregnant. The news of her pregnancy was both a joy and a challenge, given the timing and the state of her relationship with Teddy. Despite the complexities, Tanezia embraced motherhood with open arms, determined to provide a nurturing environment for her child. As Teddy's career as a chef did not provide the stability or growth they needed, the couple's financial and living situation became strained. They moved in with Teddy's mother, a setup far from ideal for the independent-minded Tanezia. She dreamed of a home of her own where she could raise her family on her terms, free from external pressures and constraints. The birth of their first child, Tamaya, in 2020, was a beacon of joy during the tumultuous times of the pandemic. Tanesia's maternal instincts flourished, and she poured her love and hopes into her daughter. However, the joy of new life was overshadowed by the escalating tensions and increasing volatility in her relationship with Teddy. Teddy's financial irresponsibility became a significant source of conflict. His impulsive spending and lack of financial planning were in stark contrast to Tanesia's methodical and forward-thinking approach. The situation worsened with the birth of their second child, Troy, in 2023. The financial burden deepened, and Teddy's contributions remained inconsistent and unreliable. Tanesia's patience wore thin as she juggled motherhood, her career ambitions, and the growing chaos at home. The once loving relationship had deteriorated into a cycle of arguments and reconciliations, with Teddy's behavior becoming increasingly erratic and abusive. His unrealistic aspirations to become a famous rapper consumed him, leading him to neglect his responsibilities as a partner and father. Determined to break free from the cycle of abuse and reclaim her life and the safety of her children, Tanezia made the courageous decision to leave Teddy. This decision was fueled by her unwavering determination to provide a better future for her children, away from the toxicity that had overshadowed their lives. However, the night she planned to leave marked a tragic turn of events. According to Teddy's mother, Norma Knight, the couple argued intensely throughout the night of May 26, their voices echoing through the small apartment. Norma's recount of the events paints a chilling picture. "Last night I was in my bed and I was not sleeping, and I heard them making noise in the side bedroom, which is their bedroom," Norma recounted. "I never got up to see what happened. Then this morning I got up and I heard them making noise. And when I got out from the bedroom, I see she's pushing clothes inside a laundry bag. Then the two of them start cussing and fighting and ended up in the bathroom. The argument escalated to a horrifying climax when Teddy grabbed a gun from the cabinet and, in a desperate and violent outburst, fatally shot Tanezia before taking his own life. This devastating incident left 2 young children without parents and the community in shock. In the aftermath of the tragedy, Tanezia mother took on the responsibility of raising her grandchildren. She expressed her grief and determination in a poignant tribute. Tanezia Blockwood, a mother's cry honors you. Your voice was not heard, so I am your voice. Domestic violence was your pain, but your love for your children and determination to succeed was your strength. You worked full-time and studied nursing, leaving behind two precious children. I will always be proud of you and continue to teach them. Teddy Knight could not handle your success and the fact that you were almost free of him, so that's why he took your life. Our family is heartbroken, but we find comfort in God. Blockwood's story is a solemn reminder of the perils of domestic violence and the strength it takes to attempt to escape it. It underscores the need for vigilance and support for those in similar situations, as well as the enduring impact of a young woman who aspired to heal and help others, even as she fought her own battles at home. As the family and community mourned, they celebrated Tanesia's life, remembering her not just for the tragic manner of her death, but for her vibrant spirit, her contributions to healthcare, and her unyielding dedication to her children. The story of Blockwood remains a poignant reminder of the hidden struggles many face behind closed doors and the profound impact of domestic violence on families and communities. May Tanezia Blockwood rest in peace.